This video is brought to you by BoardGamePrices.com. Find the best prices for board games at BoardGamePrices.com. Kia ora, and welcome to Obsession in about 3 minutes. Review copy used. It is a game for 1 to 4 players. There is a solo mode. Playing time is 60 to 90 minutes. It's a moderately complex game. It's Victorian England and your family estate is in terrible shape, and you simply must brighten the place up so your family can reclaim their place in polite society. Your son and daughter are of age, so a suitable match must be found for them. And rumours have it that the most influential family in all of Derbyshire has heirs of an appropriate age. Can your family improve its station to the point where a match is simply logical? Or will those accursed Yorks get in your way? The game ends after the final courtship phase. You win if at the end of the game you have the most victory points. Competitive. Only one family can be the best. Victory points. There are many ways to score points in this game. Card management. Managing your friends and family is the key to winning. Player turn. The game has regular turns and courtship turns. Before the first regular turn, a theme card will be turned face up. And during the courtship round, whoever has the most victory points in the matching category will have one of the Fairchild children visit until the next courtship phase. The final courtship is won by whoever has the most points in all of the theme cards revealed during the game. On a regular turn, you will select one of your tiles and place it in the activity space. Each activity has a number of cards you must play, a benefit, and a mandatory worker who must prepare the activity. For this activity, you play 2 gentry from your hand. Some will require additional servants to attend to their needs. You also gain the benefits from each card played. All workers used go to the expended service area and will be unavailable for a few turns. Cards played go to your discard pile. The activity is returned, but it is flipped over to its more prestigious side. Reputation is represented by the lion symbol. This event grants you 3, so you advance your marker 3 spaces around the clock. If you would ever advance back to 1, increase your full reputation by 1 point. During your turn, you can buy 1 improvement tile, paying the cost shown. Place it on the matching row in your estate. Activities and guests can only be used if your reputation equals or exceeds their own. There are 2 types of guests, regular guests and prestige guests. Prestige guests will have powerful abilities but require high reputation, and regular guests can also include unsavory characters. You can forego your turn to collect your discards back into your hand, and at this point you may choose to remove all tiles from the market and replace them with new ones. There are also objective cards you can claim for bonus points, victory cards which can be saved for points or used at any time, and finally, you can spend reputation to take the special actions listed here. Why would you like this game? If you are a Jane Austen or Victorian period fan, you will adore this game. It captures the feeling of the period exceptionally well, and you will feel like you are managing a household. The servant meeples are fantastic. I love how each of them has a role and is unique, and there's a bunch of different activities and the nicest tile bag I've ever seen. The choice of period appropriate photos for the art on the cards is excellent, and the flavor text on the characters really brings them to life, such as this unsavory character who is shockingly an American. But if you dig beneath the theme, there is a really solid game here. You have very few actions in the game and you absolutely have to maximize them, and that includes taking advantage of the special turns in the game, like the national holiday where reputation doesn't factor into what cards you can play. The best thing about this game, aside from the theme, is this chart on the back of the rulebook. I wish more games would give you a guide on how the game is actually scored. However, this is still very much a medium-heavy Euro game, and if you don't enjoy those sorts of games, the theme might not be enough to overcome that. And if the Victorian period is problematic for you, this is certainly one to avoid. Gender roles are baked into the game, and every character is white. For a much lighter game in this period, check out Marrying Mr. Darcy. And for another game about noble families in Europe, consider Legacy. Obsession. Milady, the Dowager Countess has arrived. If you enjoyed this video, like it, subscribe to the channel, and check out our Patreon.